Hey guys, this is a piece I'm working on, and I want to give everyone a fair share about or heads up that this is going to go to my website soon, and it's 4 feet tall by 1 foot wide, and it's painted on a wooden frame or wooden panel. I had it constructed, beautiful birch wood, and really nice and sturdy. And these pieces that I'm finding are really helpful for people who don't have a lot of real estate on their walls, but something vertical and can fit between 2 doors or something like that. Anyway, it's a great shape to have. I'm just basically getting started on it, but I'm getting to a point where I'm starting to have some fun with it because I've got all the background laid in. You can see up at the top, it's a whole lot of real estate that it's going to be a lot of fun to deal with, but I love all the birch grain that's going on in there, and I like sharing that. So I'm going to show a little bit of the painting process. This is probably going to be one of my first YouTubes, and at least painting, and we'll give that a try. So please stay tuned, and if you like what you're watching, please hit the like button. His jacket and stuff like that. I just was working on the horse, and I think I want to work on his jacket. I think I'm going to go with like maybe something, I don't know. I was thinking maybe like a maroon, red or something like that, maybe with a little bit of dark brown in it. And I kind of like where that's going. So I have a black, there we go. This is a muffin pan, and my sister suggested this to me, and thank you very much. It works out really well. The non-Teflon or non-stick thing works out really well with cleaning up paints and whatnot. So got a few different colors going on in here, but right now I think I'm gonna throw some I think I want to get some red, and which is really like a, it's just a warm color, and it's an orange. Let me see. Sometimes these paints get stuck a little bit. There we go. It's my first time to use this brand, and I'm not real pleased with them. There we go. I'm not real pleased with this Weiss brand, and I'll tell you why. And I hate giving anybody any bad reviews, but sometimes it's just necessary. As soon as I bought them, let's see if I can find one. As soon as I bought them, the caps here are so thin around this portion of it that when you tighten it, I don't even tighten them very, just enough to block the air from going in. It snapped off. So I called over there and I said, hey, can you guys just send me some caps? I'm very happy with the paint. The paint's nice, and the paint is nice, but it let the air in, and once the air in, it dries. So I'm not really happy about that. So I think I bought like maybe 30 different colors, and in warm and cool colors, and it came in a kit. Some of them broke, maybe 5 or 6 of them, and obviously the ones that I use the most, and they were drying out. So they said no, they can't send me any caps, so which was annoying. And so a lot of the paint now is just going bad, and all I did was ask for some caps. So apparently they cannot offer caps. Let me see where we're gonna go here. Let's add this. You know, this is a really great brush, but I need something a little bit bigger, has a little bit more coverage. There we go. And it's just really watery what I'm doing here. This is just a base. Get some more of that warm color. There we go. And really, I'm just using it as a stain. I'm excited to get involved with what's going up top, and really there's a whole lot of nothing going on up there right now. And that's really the fun part for me, because then I just fill it in that spot. And the bottom looked like that too originally, and I decided to go with a lot of these lilies that are floating around in there, and all the things that you see when you're out there in the trail ride that you like to go to. And we like what's nearby to us is Santa Margarita, and if you guys know what that is, or don't know what it is, look it up. And it's a beautiful place to ride your horse or just go for a hike. Some great water features there, and definitely worth making the trip out. It's a big place. Potato Chip Rock is another good spot. There we go. Look at this nice jacket this guy's got on. And I like where that's going. I like his hat already in that color. I might just add some highlights to that hat, because that hat is just exactly what I'm looking for when it comes to a color. So, and that's just the natural wood color. Let's see. This bag over here could use a little bit of color too. And there we go. There we go. Look at that. You know, this his pants over here. I think I'm gonna go with a see if I can get a little bit of blue in there. And really, I just mix everything up. I'm just kind of going on the fly, and it's a lot more fun like that. When I see that cooled off, it still has that warm look from that jacket color. All this is gonna be black in here, so I guess I could just fill that all in for now. But that cool color is what I'm shooting for. There's a little bit of coolness in there, and that's the blue jeans. You're not going to see it that far away. It's not going to be that prominent, but there we go. Let's get some more cool blue in there. No. Keeps trying to pick up that. There we go. There we go. There's the blue. Like a dirty blue, dirty denim blue. There we go. There we go. Dirty denim blue. Standard cowboy edition. Blue jeans and like a burnt umber jacket, or maybe even black. So yeah, if anyone's interested in this thing, I'm going to be posting this thing online once it's done, and I think it's coming out real nice. This area right here is what I was talking about earlier. You know, I started off with this. I'm still going to have lots of bushes that come in here that look like he's kind of just going through a creek. But I'm going to follow this up here, and I'm going to put some stones in the ground underneath the water, and that's going to lead all the way up there above him as soon as I get into here with this current that he's making here. But, yeah, let me know if you're interested in it. And I'm sure I'm going to have some prints, and I'll generally downsize these into like bookmarkers. And These are fun as bookmarkers, but you know, if you want the original that's on this this birch and you have the space for it, please DM me about it because it'll go pretty quick. You know, I like that blue color that's happening up there, and I'm gonna dig into that and add some more blue just as a little highlight. But this what's going on in his jacket right here, super nice, and that's gonna be my smaller brush for sure. There you go, just clean up the brush a little bit. These acrylics clean up really easily. There we go. There you go. Doesn't even need to be clean. It's just the fact that a little bit of residue sometimes changes it, but it's not really an issue. Position there. There we go. All right. You know, this is the this color. It's like an off-white, and what do they call it? Unbleached titanium, and it's a really nice color. I use this in place of white because white's just a little too stark, and I can still get what I want out of this. So I can paint right from this area right here. What I can do here is I can add a little bit of water. These little squirt bottles do the trick. If you're a painter and you know you go to spill your water, there you go, easy peasy. I'm gonna add a little bit more white on this thing. There we go. And just that little bit right there goes a long way. Maybe you want to get a little bit of that color just to, it's not so stark. There, oh shit, I grabbed some of that blue. No, I'm not gonna do blue. I forgot that blue was hiding in there. Got me. So I didn't use that much paint. It's just an easy cleanup. And we'll start again. My bad. Let's see if I can make that mistake twice, because I'm going to draw from the same area. There we go. And that's what I want right there. There you go. And I drew from that same area. I just didn't grab the blue that time, so. There we go. You can see that's very stark and a little too much, so I'm going to tone that down a bit. Might even tone it down some more. It's pretty bright. Just try not to grab that blue. There we go. There we go. You know what? I'm not liking it. I'm not liking it at all, so I'm gonna start again. Luckily, when it's wet like that, you can move things around. I'm not liking that. So what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna go back to that one. I don't see any more blue in there. Actually, it's hiding. go the opposite direction. I'm going to add black. And I'm going to darken this thing up a little bit. There we go. A really nice dark brown. I even got a little bit of that orange in there. You can see that, which is nice. Just a little bit. And this allows me to get in here and get these other areas. So when I do want to put in my my highlights, it'll look nice. There we go. It's just a cowboy walking in the stream. You know, I'm so lucky to know these horses and be able to ride like I do. Because not everybody gets to know these horses, and if you do ride and you do barrels or just trail ride, you are one lucky person. You really are, because the characters that these guys are, I'd love to hear about your horse, and tell me what type of personality they have, because mine's really good, and if you don't know what you're doing, she's going to tell you what you're doing. But if she realizes that you know what you're doing, then she'll follow along. But some horses, wow, they do what they want to do and how they would do it. And I like the fact that some people that ride know what they're going to do before they even do it, and they're ready for it. So I mean, I guess I'm the same with my horse. I know what she's going to do, and I know her little tricks, and it's nothing big, but you know what their MO is, and it's hysterical. So it's just nice to know what they're thinking. You're kind of in their head, because you're at the mercy of them and you're on their back. And it's like they expect you to know, and if you don't know, if you don't pay attention to their little signals, then you could end up in trouble. Oh yeah, look at that. Look at that. I'm liking that. Look at that, there's a little bug there. You better get out of here. We don't get a lot of bugs in California, so he's visiting. He's a little gnat or something. There we go. I like that I get to get this comic book style a little bit, and I was never good at doing comic books, but sometimes I can get a little flavor from it, and there you go. I think it's fun. There we go. I'll put a heavy shadow on this guy's hat right here, because it is causing a shadow. There we go. Give him just a little bit, because it's going to be more on this side, but there we go. These brushes are really nice too, nice and thin at the end. Give you a nice little tapered look. There we go. There we go. If you're watching, I really appreciate you watching. It means a lot. If you hit the like button, And this is my first real painting YouTube. You know, and the people who come and visit me at my shows, I really appreciate them too, because they're so excited to see what's new and to say hello. And it's nice to see friendly faces and that come out to the shows specifically just to talk to you and see what you got. So thank you to those guys. There we go. There we go. Super fun. You know, I've had people ask me how long you've been doing this, and you know, I trying to think when the first time that I really wanted to draw, and it's it's in church. And as a little kid, you know, you gotta go, and your parents drag you along. You don't know what the heck you're doing, and the preacher's talking, and guess what? I'm bored. I don't know what the heck he's talking about because I'm 5 or so. And back in the day, it was a lot of yelling. They'd really get involved and well, Southern Baptists, they're emotional about it, and as they should be. But as a kid, I didn't realize what was happening, so I was bored, and my mom would give me paper, and more than likely the agenda of what's going to happen there at church, you know, through the day, and she'd give me some pencils and keep me busy because I would just drive her crazy, I'm sure. And there we go. Where the leg's going in the water here, I'm going to have a lot of splashing going on, so all this is going to get covered up with this blue splash, and there we go. But that's a good place to stop, and continue on when I get a little bit further in. And but let me know if you guys have any questions, and I'm always happy to help. You know, just my theme that I'm really starting to push toward is just whatever I'm involved in right now, and that is just horses and more horses, and living out here, and there we go. Let me know if you guys have any comments or anything like that, or suggestions, and I'm always happy to hear and to see what you guys are thinking, and appreciate any comments. You know, maybe I should shut up and just paint. There we go. There we go. A little speck of orange keeps popping up right there. Have you guys noticed how much AI art is coming out these days? Wow, it is a strange thing, but I guess what's strange about it for me is that I kind of like some of it. And I mean, I don't know. There's a. It is a strange thing, and it all looks a little bit alike. I mean, there's some. You can go pop art. You can ask for pop art. You can ask for anything. But I don't know. Overall, it sort of has a thing about it where it all looks kind of the same. Maybe it'll get better and more options, but it is hard to tell what's real and what isn't. There we go. There you go. When you guys ride, do you guys carry a bag with you? I do. I carry snacks in there and water and all other types of cowboy things. Make sure I'm not stuck out there or something and I don't have any water or something like that. There we go. Hey, well, that's looking fun, and I think it's going in the right direction. I think I said I was going to end the video, but I did not. I'm just sort of letting it run through. Add a little bit, one more line right here. It's always one more line. There we go. Dang, I got a fly in the house. All right, well, thank you guys for watching, and if you like what you see, hit the like button, and if you dare, subscribe. So thank you very much for watching, and I'll see you in the next one as I move along here on the cowboy with the drone overlooking him, and see where I go from here. But real quick, that's where I'm headed right now, and that's where he's headed. We'll see you guys.